Okay. I go here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what I've done here, but there we are. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful New Year wherever you are. And we're looking forward, I know, to the future. Oh, you know what? I'm hearing myself. So I have to do something. Excuse me, everyone. This is my first time doing this.
And she's doing a lovely job. That's Jean Lorio. And
there we go. Okay, I think this will work. Okay, well, this evening we are having a beautiful meditation. You know, this has been a really rough year. It's been a lot of dark, sad things happening, but there's always been a light that we can run to. And so, what I'd like to do is start the year off on a positive note. And the best way we can is to have a meditation by two of our most bright lights that we have. And, you know, that way we can start the new year off with a positive viewpoint that it's going to be a very good year. So we have Teri Angel today, which most of you know, teacher, mentor, master of a multitude of modalities, the time heal modality, perhaps her most famous. And then along with that blessing, we have the blessing of Dr. Ruth Anderson. And Dr. Ruth Anderson is the founder of Enlightened World Network. Her and Angel Michael have formed a home for people who are light keepers, who are interested in teaching and meditating other people. But it also has been a beautiful home for all those seeking enlightenment and truth. And so we couldn't have a better start to a new year. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in a little while after they're done with their beautiful meditation.
Thank you, Jean.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Jean.
If I can learn how to get off of here.
You're good.
I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
You're good.
But
you want to click your microphone and click your video.
Down at the bottom.
No. Okay, Teri.
Okay. At the bottom.
I'm not sure where I am. So sorry, everyone.
You're good.
That's okay. You can just stay on with us. We are just going to, we're going to go into our heart center right now. So if everyone would just take a pause. And what I like to do is place my hand on my heart and then just start taking in that deep breath. Just slow down your breath. Slow down your breath and hold it for a moment.
Okay, I need help.
Teri, why don't you walk down the hall and show Jean how to do that? And for the rest of us, we're just going to silence ourselves. Just take a deep breath. I'm just going to let it go. We know that there is such a range of how people are handling this evening. The change shifting from 2020 to 2021 is huge. And for many people, 2020 has been so tumultuous and full of pain. And for others, they were able to just kind of skate over the top of it and not be really impacted by what was happening. And so as we gather here together, we have the entire range. And that's why Teri's got the bright lights and the holiday, and mine is more of subdued, our backgrounds that we're talking about here. And that's really how people are coming at tonight. So we invite you to just, wherever you are in this range, whatever your personal experience is tonight of saying goodbye to 2020 and welcoming 2021, that's where we are right now, wherever you are. So let's just take a minute, just take a deep breath, close your eyes, make yourselves very comfortable. And Teri's going to start us off on this guided meditation.
So let's take that pause. Whenever we just stop and step away from the world, step away from the chaos, step away from the thoughts of the day or the future, which is on many minds right now, we find our true self. We find that place inside that's peaceful, that place that we know we have a light in our heart center. We know that light is in there. So just take a deep breath in and envision that light. Just see it shining brightly. Sometimes we see it as a flicker, and that's okay too. If that's what you're getting, then that's what you're supposed to get. But watch that flame that's in there. And as you take another breath in, watch it as it starts to glow brighter and go upward to connect with your higher self. As you just sit with that energy, you'll feel the connection. You'll feel the spirit self guiding you, helping you to understand that there's more than just this human body. There's more than just what we've been through with the struggles. When we just sit quietly with our higher self, we know that all is well. We know that we can find that peaceful place inside. And it's in this moment that we can start to recognize whatever it is that we're dealing with, whatever it is that we're ready to release as we go forward. And I'm going to ask Ruth to take us to that place where we can do this work, where we can shed anything that's not serving us anymore, anything that's bogging us down and not allowing us to soar as that beautiful spirit that we are.
So here at Enlightened World, we like to spend time at a place called the Healing Pool. The Healing Pool was shown to me by Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael several years ago. And what I saw was that we can go to this healing pool anytime. It is a place in the ethereal realm. It's always open to us. It's open 24/7. Of course, there's no time in the ethereal realm, so it's always open. And whenever we show up, there are archangels, angels, and the spiritual divinity there, ready to meet us, greet us, and help us with clearing and healing. And so right now, wherever you are, I want you to just imagine, see in your mind's eye, an amazing expanse of open as far as you can see to the right and as far as you can see to the left in the ethereal realm. And it looks like there's a huge pool or a pond, but really, really big. And you can either stay at the bank, you can sit at the bank, or you can get into the liquid. Now, the liquid is not water, but it really is a healing liquid. But when you run your hands through it, your hands are dry. It's a fascinating medium. But let's just see ourselves coming to the entrance of the healing pool. And let's just sit there and look at it and feel it. We're just going to take a few minutes and just soak it in for just a minute. And I see that some of you have been here before and are rushing excitedly to meet with an archangel or an angel and go into the pool, while others are a little more cautious, haven't been here before. Welcome. Please come forward. Go where you're comfortable. When we look at the backdrop around this pool, there's a huge expanse of a red rock wall. And there is a climbing ledge that it's like a stairway made out of stone that you can go up if you want. And when you follow along that edge of stairway, it leads up to a waterfall. You can go stand in the waterfall and look down on the entire healing pool down below. So now let's just take a minute and look. I see a lot of lit candles. I see souls, beings that are in body, those like us that are in bodies in the 3D, plus those who have already passed that have come to the healing pool. For some of you watching, you're being met by someone you have loved and lost. And each person coming in has been met by an angel who's there to guide you through this time at the healing pool. See if you can see or hear or get a feel for that angel that's there to support you. That angel knows what you need healing or clearing with. May not always be what you're hoping or wishing, but that angel is there to support you. I see some of you are in the liquid. scooping it up and putting it over your head, letting it trickle down over your body. I see someone else just sitting on the side watching. It's all okay. I see some that are running through the liquid, all excited, experiencing joy. I see others that are hugging those that have come to see them from the ethereal realm, so happy to be reunited. I see someone who is seeking physical healing. Problems with the feet or the legs, and being led into the healing pool by the angel that's with them. And I see that Jesus, the Christ consciousness, just walked over to that person. The person is now sitting in the pool, and Jesus is standing in front. Looks like Jesus was doing some physical healing there. I see Divine Mother walking in the pool, and she's going from person to person that's in the pool, putting her hand on top of their head, her other hand on their back by their shoulder. And as I said that, I saw others coming into the pool wanting to be touched by Divine Mother as well. I see the archangels. They seem to be holding space rather than healing and clearing themselves right now. They're holding space for the Christ consciousness and Divine Mother and Kuan Yin. There seems to be the understanding that the people that are in the pool tonight are wanting really intense, deep healing and clearing. So the archangels are stepping aside and having the Christ consciousness as well as Divine Mother and Kuan Yin doing that work today. looks like it's nighttime in the healing pool. Yet there's light from the candles that are lit. It's providing a beautiful glow into the healing pool. This is the perfect time to set aside anything that's causing you stress, bringing you grief, making you anxious or worried. Just let that all fall away. And allow yourself to feel the healing, beautiful energy coming to you from being in this divine place with the divine healers. And I see that the angels, the earth angels, are bringing and handing everybody a lit candle. So now everyone is holding a lit candle. And I see that we're all holding those candles high over our head. In gratitude and in honor of all who are here, whether it be for healing or clearing or providing the healing and clearing. It's an acknowledgement that the archangels and the spiritual divinity are with us and part of us, that we are one. Just allow yourself to bask in that oneness, this feeling of community. This feeling of being home. And as we bask in this oneness, oneness with spirit, I see the 3D exterior of each of us just being sloughed off. So there's nothing left but spirit. And our spirits take on the look of the flame. That flame represents our oneness with God or the Creator. And even when we look at Divine Mother, the Christ consciousness, and the archangels, we see that they too are nothing but flame. It's a soul version showing their oneness with the Creator. Teri, what are you seeing?
I see Archangel Raziel along with Archangel Azrael, and the two of them are handing out sparklers. And what they're showing is that when you light those sparklers, you get all kinds of sparks and flames that go in different directions and they shoot off everywhere. But it's all coming from one. It's not really a division. It's just a spark of that one. And they're wanting us all to see that and to recognize that even though we're looking in that pool and maybe you're seeing other sparks that are just shooting off, and some are brighter and some are a little dimmer, we're still all coming from one source. And that's what these beautiful angels are helping us right now to recognize, that when you feel like you're holding such a deep burden, you're holding that grief, you're holding the sadness and the isolation, just to remember that you're not alone. It's not yours to hold on to. Let others help you carry that burden and help you release that burden into this healing pool. Let those that you're surrounded by help you to see how loved you are, how supported you are, and that it's okay. Whatever you have in your hands, whatever you're holding on to, it's okay. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's criticizing you. If you're still in a place of anger, there's a lot of anger that is coming forward to be released. Let's just help each other through this right now. Go find someone in that healing pool that you know could use an encouraging word. Someone that you see that may be struggling with what they're dragging along behind them, unable to see how to release those chains. You may be that smile that they need, that encouraging word that they need, that they can finally let go. So these angels are encouraging collaboration. They're encouraging each of us to recognize that same spirit in each other that's inside of us. To know that this is not a journey that we take alone. We're all here finding our way home, home in our hearts, home where love is. Remember that bright light at the very beginning when we took the deep breath and you found that flame inside of your heart center. We all have that same flame. It's coming from that same stick, that same sparkler. And we're all just doing the best we can. Encourage each other, help each other. If someone needs a helping hand up or to be able to stand, be that person. Go to the pool where they're at and hold them up and say to them, I see you. I see your pain. I see your heart. And I love you. I'm feeling a lot of compassion going on right now.
What I was just seeing, Teri, was it doesn't matter what the date on the calendar is. What matters is this love that we all hold for each other, this community, and this community which brings heaven to earth, which brings us face to face and arm to arm with the spiritual divinity. That's what matters above all else. I'm reminded we don't have to buy in with all the drama that's taking place here in the 3D. It's our option not to. So for me, I'm going to remember to come back here to the healing pool more often and come to this place of being grounded and one with the spiritual divinity. That's how I'm going to move forward, Teri.
Absolutely. Staying very present in each moment will help us to realize if there's something that we need to do that inner work on. If there's an emotion that's triggered by an event or by someone, just come back to this healing pool. Come back to the remembrance of who you are, that there really is no separation, that memory that was triggered or that emotion that was triggered is something that's coming up to be healed, and you're not alone in dealing with it. So absolutely come to this pool anytime, day or night, doesn't matter the hour. You'll always find support here. You'll always find this beautiful pool that's full of the divinity. They're always waiting. So come and be refreshed and renewed and move forward in each moment, knowing that you are supported, knowing that you are worthy of joy in your life, of peace in your world, and worthy and deserving to be the very best that you can in these human bodies.
And I'm reminded that coming to the healing pool isn't new for anyone, because as a soul, we always knew we could do it, that we've done it at other times. So I'm hoping that it feels to you like coming home rather than coming here for the very first time. Thank you to the spiritual divinity, the archangels, Divine Mother, Kuan Yin, Christ. Thank you to all who have come to the healing pool tonight. Thank you for walking with Teri and with me through this year. Thank you for continuing to want to learn and grow and evolve as a spiritual being. And thank you for sharing that with us here at Enlightened World Network. Teri, Happy New Year, my dear. Thank you for an amazing year. We had at least one guided meditation for every single day of this year. And it's been an absolute honor to be here with each and every one of you throughout this year. We will never be the same. Happy 2020.
Absolutely. And Ruth, it has been my honor to be beside of you, my soul sister, and to do these meditations and the programming that Enlightened World is doing. I've loved every minute of it. I know it's been a tumultuous year, but it's been also a very big spiritual growth year. And especially for me, it's been a big journey. And I've loved all the support that I've gotten here at Enlightened World Network. So thank you, my soul sister.
Oh, my pleasure. And thank you, Jean, for hosting us tonight. But even more than that, thank you for trusting us on your journey, because your growth this year has been incremental. And thank you for letting us in to experience that with you. So thank you, Jean.
Well, thank you. Thank you for all the joy you've given us, all the knowledge and enlightenment and the encouragement. And when we need it, the grounding. And I'd like to encourage everyone to go to the healing pool. It's my very favorite meditation. And, you know, I think what you beautiful ladies were saying was that, you know, the date is going to change tomorrow. The year will be a new year. But things aren't going to just all of a sudden magically be different. You know, it's a process. And so we're still going to need grounding and encouragement. So I encourage everyone to check Enlightened World Network. They have so many programs, so many meditations, so many courses, things that will bring you knowledge and comfort. And so that would be a really good place. And many of us have found a home there. So do have a very happy new year. And thank you, ladies, for getting us off to a beautiful start. And happy new year to you too. I love you so much.
I love you too, Jean.
Namaste. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste. Thank you.
All right. And thank you for putting up with